Well, hello and welcome back, and thank you for coming back today. Well, we're in downtown Kato Paphos, that's for sure. We're going to go for a little wiggle and a waggle through the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour area, and we'd like you to come with us. But before we go, I'm going to introduce you to the most beautiful woman in the world, and of course her name is Miss Ochin Brasivia Labu.
Hello everybody, how nice to see you again and again.
And again. So stick with us. We're going to go for a wiggle and a waggle into the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour, and we'd like you to come with us. The weather is absolutely spectacular. We're in the middle of November, if you're wondering, and the temperature is 25 degrees. The sun is glistening on the blue Mediterranean Sea, and that blue sea is a kissing and a laughing downtown Kato Paphos. So if you're looking for somewhere special to come for a holiday, get yourself on a big bird or
a canoe
and
start paddling like crazy.
Because
Cyprus is simply waiting for you.
It is. Here we are. Downtown harbour area, King's Restaurant to our left and our right. And to be honest, for this time of year, they are pretty busy. The next one on the block, that's Theo's. There's Stefan, he's in charge today, and it's a great restaurant, very popular. You right, Stefan? How you doing? Good?
Very well.
Good
Nice
to see you.
again.
Busy as usual?
Busy as usual.
Always,
yes.
always.
I
And
wish
the
you a
weather's
beautiful
good.
day
And the
be
weather's good.
successful like
Yeah.
always.
He's a great guy. That's Stefan, superstar. Thank you, Mr. Stefan. Absolute star. And if you want fresh fish, that's the place to come.
We should bring Coco here.
I think we're going to borrow some of this fish, and we'll take a little bit to Coco over there. Yeah, we're going to steal some of that fish for Coco. That's what we're going to do. He's busy. There we go. Now, down that away is the entrance into the harbour area. So if you want to get one of these boats, this is where you'd come. Some of the trips are closed down and some of the trips are still open, as you can see. You've got the big boy on the block, Paphos Cyprus. They control most of the boats in here, and then you've got some lesser boats which are doing fishing trips, they're doing barbecue trips, and they go out to the Blue Lagoon over there. So you've got the Ocean Dream there, you've got the Ocean Vision, which is the big boy. You've got Major Tom over there with the sexiest legs in downtown Paphos, and over there you've got the Wave Dancer, and then just over there, getting ready to go out, that is the Jolly Roger. Look at that.
Let's see how it's going out.
There it is. And there's Major Tom. He's checked everything's fine and he's smiling, so that means he's prepared to let that boat go. Now what we want to do is, what are all these YouTubers doing on our boat? Mr. Tom, what's going on with all these YouTubers on our boat?
How are you?
Good. How many joking? Film crew?
No, it's a private charter.
Ah, it's a private charter, so we'll let them off.
It's a private
They're going
charter.
on
They make a
and having
movie.
wiggle. And they're making a movie. Hope it's not a blue movie. There we are. So they're off. And there he goes. So they're going to have a bit of fun, do a bit of monkeying around. Where's your fancy shorts today? Huh? Normally he's in psychedelic yellow or orange shorts, but as you can see, he does have the sexiest legs on any man in downtown Kato Paphos. He's not quite as hairy as Mr. Yanis, so perhaps if they pair up, they could be that perfect team. Thanks, Mr. Tom. You all right? Are you busy? Yeah? Is that in for another hour or so? It's finished.
Tom, do you know what sort of movie is it? No.
Could be a blue one. They're having a private charter and they're off, going to monkey around and they're going to film it while they go. So there they are. There's the captain himself on the top there. So they're getting ready to disembark. There's around about 20 people on there. And the crew are all getting ready, as you can see. This guy's in doing his ropes. That chap is doing the ropes. The captain's gone back into his cabin.
Ah, it's going. So let us see 2 minutes how it's going. It's okay? It's okay?
How long before it goes, Tom? 2 minutes? Yeah, it's going.
Ah,
There we are.
okay.
They're getting ready.
We'll see how it's going. It's
we are.
beautiful.
Captain's come out again to
Okay.
check.
Because it's always fascinating when this ship is going into the water deeper and deeper. It looks so beautiful, you know, the pirate ship. I would say this is going to be something like a historical movie or a fairy tale for the kids, like me and you, Mr. Paul.
There's the captain again checking. He's
Yeah.
come out to make sure the ropes are off. He's given the orders. They're getting ready. There we go. That's the Jolly Roger. And it's popping out into the blue Mediterranean Sea. Bit of monkeying around going to be going on, obviously.
They have to make sure that everything is all right to start.
Got to do all the security protocols before they go. Here we go. That's it.
This was the last.
That's the final rope going back up. Captain's back in his hutch. So he's happy. Here we go. They're off. And then they also always follow on a small boat. They're looking out for small boats, obviously looking out for turtles, looking out for swimmers, that kind of stuff. So this is like the security entourage, shall we say, that always follows all of their boats. And that's the Jolly Roger going off on its travels. There we go. Truly, truly spectacular boat, by the way.
Wow.
So they're going to
Really
reverse it out.
spectacular.
Yeah, spectacular. They're going to reverse it out, turn it around, and then Captain is going to boot the accelerator, and off they're going to go and have a fun cruise in the blue Mediterranean Sea. There it goes. There goes Gumbaru number one. Always riding shotgun because, like we say, there's small boats. There could be people swimming around, jet skis, all that kind of stuff. So they take security very, very seriously indeed. So that guy's going to pop out and make sure there's nothing in the way, and then it'll hover around that boat for the whole trip.
And what is this water coming from the... Can you see the water coming from
Well,
the
they're
boat?
pumping out from
Oh,
the
right.
excess water that comes out, and they're using that to cool the engines and that kind of stuff. So it goes in one spout and comes out some other spouts, basically.
Yeah.
Great ship, great ship.
And then you have to be careful not to scratch another one, which is
Well,
next.
otherwise it'll end up in my body shop. So you can see there's the Gumbaru patrolling around the outside. He's making sure that everything is okay. And again, he's in communication with the captain. Because as we understand, this is when things can actually go wrong. When you're going out and when you're coming back in. Once you're out in the CC, to be honest, it's pretty plain sailing. But this is when the danger happens. When other boats are coming in and out, obviously. They're checking that all the lines are secure. Stick with us. Slowly but surely, they are going to go off on their little adventures.
And that little motorboat
They take that
will
with them, yeah.
follow them.
And then when they sense any kind of trouble or danger or whatever, he jumps back on it and goes off to warn them. You know, if there's swimmers, if there's turtles, whatever it might be. The last thing they want to have is some kind of mishap at sea. And God forbid if the boat broke down, well, obviously 2 or 3 people can come back to safety on that boat. See there again, there's a small boat coming in. So this is the kind of things they've got to watch out for. Because they are a very, very big boat, and of course their manoeuvrability is very, very slow, especially when they're in the confines of the harbour area. So there we go, that's the Jolly Roger off on its travels. We're going to mosey on down back into the harbour area and see the rest of our Gumbarus in the restaurant. We've got the Pelican restaurant coming up, we've got the Girolamo restaurant coming up, and Crucivia Booth wants us to show you as it goes out to sea. Perhaps we can capture it. Let's have a look. There we go. So it's turned itself around, about turned, and now it's off on its travels. And slowly but surely the music's going to get turned up, the drinks are going to come out, the food's going to get served. Picking up speed now, as you can see. I find it a very tranquil, fascinating and interesting thing to watch a big boat as it leaves harbour. Very calm, very soothing. And hopefully you've enjoyed it too. Anyway, let's get back and go and see the rest of our Gumbarus, because we like to spread the love around We try to treat all the restaurants, all the bars, all the businesses exactly the same. There's no favouritism. We're not in the pay of any of them, if you understand. So this is where you come if you want to get on a boat. And there's lots of choice, as you can see. Receiver the Booth is calling us again. Receiver the Booth.
There is
Yes.
something for sale. You can afford it.
Probably not, because boats are very expensive, and that probably is around about 25,000, 30,000 euros.
That one.
Probably, yeah. Probably. This one here is probably around about €500,000. So that's my kind of boat, if you understand me. I like a decent boat. And that's a very fast boat called the Dolphin Twister. We're going to go on that one day. And the captain has told me he's going to get the bottom in the water and the front end up. And he's going to scare the living daylights out of us. And he probably will. Proceed to the booth. Let's get back to the restaurants and see if any of our gumbarus are in town. So we're coming back on this way. We've got Theo's to the right, and that means we've got the most famous and the busiest restaurant possibly in the whole Paphos to the left. And of course that restaurant is the Pelican Restaurant. And as you can see, early lunchtime service, and they are pretty busy indeed. The man in charge, he's hiding behind the sign there. Gumbaru number 1. There he is, Mr. Marinos. And on top of that, we've got the boss himself, Mr. George. And on top of that, we have the true boss. And the true boss is Miss Coco. There she is. Doesn't get much better than that. All right, Mr. George, how you doing? Good? Yeah, good? Yeah. You busy? We're always busy. Always. There's Cokes. True star and a true spectacle on the downtown Kato Paphos promenade. That is the one and only Miss Coco, and the boss, Mr. George, and the man in charge today, Mr. Marinos over there. Thanks, Mr. George. Thank you. Great restaurant. Now, there he is.
How are you?
How you doing, Emmanuel? Good? You in charge today?
I just came back from Lanaka.
Where you been? In Larnaca?
Yeah.
Been to Ainapa?
No.
Been to Larnaca to see some friends, have you?
Ainapa is dead. So
Ainapa's dead. Hopefully not, because we're going back next week.
Welcome
How
back.
you doing? Right? Good?
Welcome
Yeah,
home.
good? He's watching the films, he knows the words. You say that? You right? How you doing? Good? Beautiful. Pretty busy. They are pretty busy. That's the Girolamo, greatest restaurant in downtown Kato Paphos. That's the front of house, and that's the rear of house. So if you want to get one of those great ice creams, this is the place to come in the harbour area, because that's the kind of thing that you can feast upon. Doesn't get much better than that. And there's one of the bikes that belongs to one of the brothers. That's a bike belonging to Mr. Marios. He does custom bikes as well as possibly the greatest ice cream in downtown Kato Paphos. Have a look at that. Feast your eyes. It doesn't get much better than that. Well, actually it does. Watching Receiving the Booth.
Oh my God! You know what? I will be naughty a little bit later, and I will have waffles with ice.
I do like it when she's that little bit naughty, that little bit later. Anyway, where are we now? Sale at the castle, rear of house, front of house. Very busy restaurant indeed. Been here a long time. There's great food, and it's open from early morning until late in the evening. The last one on the block, but by no means the least, is Stevie's. There it is. There's the Gamma Juba. There she is, smiling away. And over here, well, the one and only superstar, the greatest fisherman in the harbour, Mr. Dexter. How you doing, Mr. Dexter? You all right? Good? You started fishing?
Yes.
Yes? Have you caught anything good?
Loads of cuttlefish.
Do you go out at night time?
I go every time. When I've got the time, I go.
And you film?
I do,
Yeah.
I do the live feeding.
So one of these days, we're going to go and film you as well.
Yeah,
Thanks,
man,
Mr.
you can
Dexter.
come
I see
join
you're
me
busy.
anytime you like.
And I'll steal your fish. And I'll bring the chips.
Registrate.
Promise you. Absolute star amongst stars. He's in charge of that place in the daytime. And of course in the evening it's Mr. Ooh. La 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 la. Hey up. We've been accosted in the street.
Are you well?
We've been accosted. Hello.
Hello,
Who are you?
Shirley from Newcastle.
And?
Mr. Phil
Yeah,
from
all right.
Newcastle.
How you doing? Good?
Fine, thanks.
We've got you on camera. There we are. We've been accosted all the way from Newcastle. But we love to be accosted by a Geordie because they like to say to us, "Way I man." Good?
Aye, man.
There we are. Lovely. Where are you staying?
The Olympic Lagoon, your favourite.
We were going there today, and we might go there tomorrow.
They're staying
Thanks
in
very
Olympic
much. Thanks.
Lagoon. I can't believe it. We
Yeah.
met one more couple from Olympic
It's a very
Lagoon the other
popular
day.
hotel. And it's a very, very nice hotel.
So
They just
we
don't
should go
like
there
us.
tomorrow.
We're
But
going there
We're
tomorrow.
going to be in some ununderstandable shape, I think.
Yes,
But
we'll
you
be in
will
disguise.
understand
We'll be in
later.
disguise.
We'll go home tomorrow.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Have you had a good holiday?
Brilliant.
Yes. Have you been here before?
Yeah, loads of
Well,
times.
there we are. So you've had a great, great holiday.
Had a great holiday.
And have you stayed there before?
No.
Or the first time? And have they treated you well?
Excellent.
Excellent. So we'll reiterate that tomorrow when they're throwing us out. There we are. Thanks very much. Have a great, great holiday.
Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. So they're staying in our favourite hotel, which is the Olympic Lagoon. It's a great hotel. But they have a slight problem with us wandering around filming everyone. And we understand why. But guess what? We're going back tomorrow, whether they like it or not. The Zorki, that's the yellow submarine. So if you want to go and watch some turtle watching, that's the boat to get on. But please, please, be careful when you get on there. If you happen to see a hairy man with the name of Mr. Yanis, whatever you do, jump off. Do not stay on that boat, because if you do, he intends to have a bit of a party with you. Proceed,
Leave
little
a
bit.
hairy man a little bit, and I was just standing and waiting for you when you're gonna finish this hairy man story. And let me tell what I felt right now. The lovely people who stay in Olympic Lagoon, I was cold suddenly, and they both melted my heart. And luckily the weather is not that hot, otherwise I would be melted and gone like a river to the Mediterranean Sea. Well, I would like to say, for me, it's happiness in my heart. People should meet, they should connect. I love it, and I was really humbled when I was called so nicely by the gentleman. I don't keep the names exactly right now.
That was
I'm
Mr.
gonna-
Phil and Miss Shirley.
Mr. Phil and Miss Shirley. Shirley, I will go back now with Mr. Paul and hug them and kiss them again, because I understand that not many people can do it. Not many people are brave enough, or they are just shy. But these people were so lovely, and thank you very much. Thank you again for all of you, for such an attention, for such a love. We are humbled that we have all of you, and many kisses again and again from the bottom of our two hearts.
What was Stefan says, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit the like, click subscribe. Please come back for a little bit more of our madness. There's an awful lot of people smiling at us. Either we are idiots, well I am, but luckily I've happened to capture the heart of the most beautiful woman in the world, because her name is Miss Ochi.
I can't believe this luck today. I'm gonna go and kiss them again and again. Oh, actually, we can go and sit, have a drink with them.
Thanks for watching. Downtown Kato, Paphos Harbour at its very, very best. There's the one and only Mr. Dexter, one of the greatest fishermen in downtown Kato Paphos. And of course, just over there is Mr. Six-Pack Andy. And he's in his sportswear again today, and he's smiling away because he says he's having a very, very busy day indeed. Am I right, Mr. Andy? How you doing?
It's always a busy day.
Always.
How are you today?
One of the best restaurants in
Hello,
Paphos.
princess.
That's right.
I would never call it the best.
One of.
One of the best, exactly.
Yeah.
The best food I ever had. You know my motto: Mama's food is the best food.
Always.
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 However you
Always,
do it.
always.
How are you
Very,
doing?
very
Are you
good.
all right? Enjoy
And
the
the
day.
weather's treating us very, very well.
Unexpectedly well for this time of the year, but make most of it. Take advantage of the situation.
Mr. Six-Pack Andy, say to our lovely people goodbye and wish them all best. How you can do it?
What do you mean? How I can do it?
You just
We're going to
say
finish now,
bye-bye.
so just say bye-bye.
Guys.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you for staying tuned. See you next time. Stay safe. See you later on.
That's the one and only superstar, Six-Pack Andy from Sale at the Castle.
Yes.
Thanks for joining.
Lovely guy.
See you later.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers. Cheers.